Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Today is an exciting day. As you guys know, all you guys that have been subscribed for a little while, last year I bought a boat, this boat right here, and it was a tad bit over budget for me, so I haven't really touched it for a full year. I've been planning, of course, of stuff I wanted to add on to it, but I haven't bought anything until now. Add some new electronics to it, and yeah, today we're going to be doing that. We're going to be rigging 2 new graphs, Mega Live, and a battery here. As you guys can see here, we picked up Mega Live. Huge shout out to Epps Fishing up in Aurelia for letting me know they had one in stock. Aaron and I ran up there the other day and grabbed it. We are still going to be rocking the Fortrex. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is an Ultrex shortage right now. I think it's a chip issue, right? They were saying it's on the table. It's just a matter of time. Hopefully one comes in. But Fortrex, we're going to be mounting a dual mount here. Aaron's going to be doing all the rigging here because I have no idea what's going on. We just came back from, Cane Tire, Princess Auto, Marina, getting all the stuff. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. This has been a long time coming. I've been planning for this for a year now. I decided to go with the Mega Live for a couple of reasons. One of those being I already have a graph for it. If I went with the Live Scope, I would have to buy, the transducer and a new graph. So it didn't really make too much sense for me. Another thing is I kind of just want to have everything the same brand. I'm already rocking a Helix 10, have a Helix 7, so I have all the Ethernet cables, all of that stuff already ready. And I will be networking all of the graphs and all that together. So personally, I just want to keep everything the same brand, make it a little bit easier for myself, and be able to network everything together. Surprise! It's your time to shine.
No.
Alright guys, so we just got back from a day of fishing. It's been a couple days since I started this video, but we're done rigging, for now at least. We're done rigging. As you guys can see, we got the Dakota lithium 54 amp hour here with the 2 front graphs and the Mega Live. And Aaron did all of the wiring, all of the hard work getting this all set up. So he's actually going to walk us through quickly what he did, just for all you guys planning on rigging your own boat. This kind of hopefully give you guys a little bit of a template to go off of. I have been fishing from this boat for 5 days now, 5 fishing trips, 4 fishing trips, 5 fishing trips, with no issues. So it works.
So we're gonna start up here with the Mega Live. This is the new baby. The reason why we did all this work is this guy right here. So with the Mega Live, what comes in the box is you've got 2 cables here. Right, so one of these is going to be your power cable, one of these is going to be for your Ethernet. Ethernet's got to go either to one of the Humminbird 5-port Ethernet switches if you have more than 2 devices on your network. But if you've only got 2 devices on your network, say you just wanted to run a dedicated graph and not add it to your full network, you can run that Ethernet cable directly to your unit using one of the Humminbird Ethernet dongles. And the power cable. Power cable is a 3-wire 12-gauge cable. You got your standard positive, negative, red and black, and it comes with one unsheathed neutral wire. So I didn't find too much information on what to do with that online. But so what I ended up doing with it, which is what I gather most guys end up doing, is I ran it directly straight to the battery using 10 gauge. So this Mega Live transducer doesn't draw a lot of power, but it does require very clean power. So that's the reason why you're running such thick or such low gauge wire to the transducer, is to get that clean full voltage directly to the unit. So red to red, that back on the battery, black to black, and then that unsheathed directly to the the negative on the battery. See some guys tying it in with the other negative. That's a good way to do it too. Directly to the battery, don't have to worry about it. From there, we also installed Helix 10.
Look at the screens, they're dirty, but 8 and a 10.
For the Ethernet system, every Humminbird Helix that you want to add to the Ethernet or your one boat network requires an Ethernet dongle. The Ethernet cables that you use to communicate information through all the devices on your one boat network will not connect to the back of your Helix. So you do need to buy those Ethernet dongles. So for each one of our units here, we have Ethernet dongles, to Ethernet cables, to that 5-port Ethernet switch.
Let's see if I can zoom in. We ended up mounting it under there with a switch. So all the power runs back, like Aaron said, to the Dakota lithium 10-gauge wire we use for that. So
what we have is we have 10-gauge wire feeding that fuse panel right here with the cover on it. It's just a Blue Sea Marine Systems fuse panel. That there, 10-gauge wire. So 10-gauge wire should be good for 30 amps, which is enough power to suffice everything we've got on our system. If we were to add another graph, I would probably pull that 10-gauge out and run 8 just to get, again, like I was explaining with the Mega Live, just more clean power without any sort of worries about anything going wrong or too much voltage drop across all of the units. With the fuse panel as well, one thing that does make things convenient is obviously you can add your fuses. So you can see here all the fuses corresponding with the units on here. I believe I've got 2 5s up here and a 3.
Yep.
The 3 is what protects the 5-port Ethernet switch. Read your manuals about what the manufacturer that you have for your unit recommends as far as protection goes. That's your best bet. And then we've got 2 5s for both the Helixes.
And look, my boat never had an accessory switch before.
Woo. We got it all wired to a switch.
Yeah, so
right there. So
we just turn that on when we get to the ramp, let everything power on. I have noticed the Mega Live wants to be the first thing that turns on. So what I do is I have Mega Live on the 10 here. I use this for mapping. So what I do when I get to the ramp, first thing I do is take this off, power it on, let it recognize Mega Live, and then power on the rest of my graphs. So yeah, that is the Humminbird Mega Live / Ethernet box / 2 graph installation. I know I didn't really film the installation too much. Honestly, it was just such a mess. I didn't want to pick up a camera, but we got everything on board. Everything's working good, as I said, and I'm really, really happy with it. Hopefully you guys found this helpful if you are watching this video to help with your rigging. I mean, I don't think I would have done it differently. Aaron rigged it, so if anything, I know some people run a fuse switch, like by the battery for Mega Live. Battery switch, which is another good option. But yeah, overall, really happy with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.